Good morning, Jamly. Oh, you guys are precariously balanced right now. So here was the thing. I asked you guys to ask me questions in the video, on the video that was uploaded the other day. So let's go there. Let's see here. And I asked you guys to ask me questions and I would answer them on video for you. So that would be this one here. And I'm just going to go through the list of the different questions that you guys asked. And this was one of my favorite questions. So I'm going to go with the very first one here. Hold on one second. Okay, so the first question I'm going to answer is from, oops, I just dropped the phone there, is from Dandy, Dandy Lyons. And she asks, what is the most favorite gift you've ever received? And as a matter of fact, this present, I just recently got it repaired. And it is my absolute favorite gift ever. Like out of every Christmas I've ever had, this is my favorite gift. Now, if you want to know what my most memorable Christmas was, you can go back and watch that Vlogmas from, I think, last year. I did it during Vlogmas on when I had my main channel. So that video is up and I talk about a Christmas story about my childhood and a very favorite memory of that time. But this here, this is my favorite Christmas gift. It has both the kids' birthstones and both their names engraved next to their birthstone. It's kind of messy right now. It needs to be, I need to go have it cleaned. But yeah, so this is my absolute favorite, and it was from my Aunt Julia, and I love her to pieces. She's like a mother to me, but also a best friend. So that would be my favorite, and I'm gonna change this battery because this one's gonna die. All right, hold on, guys. Okay, battery's changed. Okay, now let's complete what we were talking about. Oops, I need that. Okay, so that was the first one. Let's see here. What is your favorite thing about Christmas? I think for me, it's all the closeness, everybody seems to be a whole lot nicer during this time of year when most times people just kind of go about their life like focused on themselves or just kind of one tracked. And during the holiday season, during Christmas season, everybody seems to be very open and ready to be accepting of everybody around them, and they're really open-hearted and kind. That's my experience anyway. I know some other people may not experience it that way, but that's just what I see from people during this time of year, and I absolutely love it. So definitely one of my favorite things about Christmas is everybody being so open and caring and warm. Okay, so, and that question was by Caitlin Holtgren. So I hope I said that right. So thank you for that question. And then this one is going to be by Mama's Little Bugs Nursery. And her question is, what are you doing for Christmas holiday and the New Year holiday? Well, for Christmas, we're just going to be doing something very simple right here with the kids. It's just going to be me and the kids. And we're going to open presents. Taylor's got to work that day. So we're just going to, when he gets off work, there's going to be like this, we're not doing like a traditional Christmas dinner. We're doing a big Italian pasta dish type dinner. It's something totally different. We've been wanting to try to do different foods each Christmas from now on. So instead of just doing like your traditional ham and turkey and all the fixings, we do that for Thanksgiving. So we wanted to kind of switch it up. And so we're trying this new different way of doing it. So this year we're doing Italian foods. So we're doing like Italian meatballs inside of marinara pasta. So that'll be a dish. Then we've got a penne pasta served with, like, we're gonna be doing with sausage, like a smoked summer sausage with chicken bits. We're also doing a lasagna. You got to have a lasagna if you're going to do that. And we're doing it with multiple cheeses, one of them being ricotta and mozzarella, of course. And then I'm adding in 2 other cheeses, some Asiago cheese and a little bit of feta, which is a goat cheese. A lot of people aren't fans of that, but the kids really like it. So we're mixing that in with it. And we're going to be doing several different types of bread. So homemade bread rolls, and stuff like that. So homemade bread rolls, and then we got some garlic bread, so we're going to do that and make it into like a twist, and then like a different type of like cheesy bread. So that's what we're doing. For the New Year's, I'm going to be working, so not really any plans for then. Let's see here. Okay, so now the next one is from Jessica Farley, and her question is, what's your favorite thing about Christmas? And I had answered that, but I also wanted to add to that. Being with family. I think that's kind of the only time of year we get to really get grouped together. Everybody kind of takes time away from their busy schedule to make time to be with each other. And so for me, that's kind of the one time a year where everybody gets together. Cousins, the cousins' babies, me and my kids, my aunt, my uncles, all of us that are really close anyway. We all pull together and we all make it work so we can be together at Christmas. And that, I think, is one of my other favorite things. Like I said, so to the first time that someone asked, which was, of course, the closeness, the openness that people have, the warmth. But the other half of that is, of course, being with my family and getting to actually get everybody together is so important to me. And then Stephanie Moore asks, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I'm gonna have to say, gosh, this is a hard one. Most people are gonna say that's not a Christmas movie, but for me, it is, but Die Hard. I watch Die Hard every year, and then of course we watch The Grinch and like your traditional things. So, and The Grinch, I don't mean The Grinch as in the Jim Carrey Grinch movie. I'm talking about like The Grinch, the classic Grinch. So The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. That one I always watch every year. The cartoon version, the Dr. Seuss version of it. But yeah, definitely Die Hard. I watch Die Hard every year at Christmas time. One of my favorite movies. Only during Christmas time. That's my favorite one to turn to every time during Christmas. I know it's not a Christmas movie, but it's one of my favorites. And then I do have several other movies that we do watch, like Nightmare Before Christmas, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, the Santa Claus movies 1, 2, and 3, and a Mickey's Christmas Carol. And, you know, so there's quite a few, but my top of the list that I have to watch every year is Die Hard. And I know that that's so weird. I know that. And I'm sorry I'm kind of like squinting. The sun is super bright and it's bouncing off of the door. Right here, there's like a wall with a door and it's just like blaring off of it. And it's a white building, so sorry about that. But yes, so those were all the questions that I received. And you guys are amazing. So thank you guys for sending your questions in. I hope I answered those pretty well. And yeah, you guys are so amazing. And I'm sorry about yesterday not having a video up for you. I just was exhausted. It has been a long week and I've been just wiped out. And I just ended up really just not picking up the camera yesterday. It was so busy and I was constantly moving yesterday. I just did not have time to pick up the camera. So you guys have been awesome. Have a very Merry Christmas and we will see you in the next video.